Chad, Jolly Banner hasn't trialled since he last raced at the end of last season, but you've been riding him in his work. How's he going?
He's going very well. We know how good his record is fresh, and he's just that. His work's been really, really good, and he feels as good as ever. So it's a really nice race for him, small field. I like the fact he hasn't trialled. He is fit enough, and he obviously won the race last year. So hopefully he can go back to back.
You mentioned the small field. Tactically, could things be a bit challenging for you, do you think?
Not really, because he's such an easy horse to ride. He'll be the first horse to leave the gates, and he can relax and travel with cover if I wanted to. So I'll speak to Ricky and see what we can come up with. But no, the race looks good for him.
And of the five of them, obviously you're on Jolly Banner, but you've had a bit to do with the likes of Packing, Dragon, Rattan, Horse of Fortune. Who do you see as the main danger?
Definitely be Rattan. His run last weekend was very good, and we're going to have to give him a little bit of weight, and he's a very nice horse himself. So I think Rattan will definitely be my biggest opponent.
Karis, circuit number 2, won well towards the end of last season. Looks to be a nice horse to be jumping on for the weekend.
Yeah, looks like a horse going forward, a really nice horse. Like you said, now he won a very nice race last season. I had a trial on him last week, and he gave me a really nice feel.
Small field, doesn't look a particularly strong race. Do you go in confident about his chances first up here?
Yeah, well, like I said, he had a nice trial. I think he's the type of horse that have the ability, not a big field. So we'll see. He's got the ability to win a race like that. So I think going forward, I think in a field like that, he can be competitive.
Overall, what's your opinion of the horse?
Really nice horse. I think, like I said, we'll just keep it improving. Still not at his best yet, but to go to a race, he's ready to go to a racing.
Jack, you'd ridden Smart Charade and quite a bit of his work leading into his run last week. He was at $27 in the betting. Did you think in that race he'd run as well as he did?
Actually, he gave me a little bit surprise when how he finished off. It's not the best distance, and he still come home very strong. I think maybe the pace on that race shoot him a little bit, not too fast, so he come up quite well. And yeah, it's really happy how he come up. Yeah.
This weekend, stepping up to 1600 metres, that should be his best distance, do you think?
Yeah, that should be suitable. His best distance, and he got a good draw, and so really looking forward to ride him on Sunday. Yeah.
Fitness-wise, how much improvement did you think he would take out of the run last week too?
I think obviously he come from the back. It looks like he used up a little bit, but actually what I felt like he's kind of like a one pace, gradually increasing the pace kind of horses, and I don't think he got all the energy out, and he got whole weeks to recover. So I don't think the fitness is a question about him. Yeah.
Just speaking of last week as well too, you got a winner last week on Winning Controller. For you to start the season that way, how important is that?
Very important. Just got a winner. Things like should get a bit better chance to come out and showing people that I'm ready, and I'm ready for my 3 pounds to give it a go, and how the horse ran and everything. I'm happy that the field trainer come to me and say I ride it well and everything. So give me a confidence to start the season.
Pakistan friend Karis, impressive winner as well at the end of last season. You rode him in a trial. What feel did he give you?
Really nice feel, really nice horse. Still, he doesn't come out pretty quick, and when he gets the kickback, he sort of throw his head up a little bit. He was not too bad in a trial with me, but I know Tony and the guys, they say that he's been getting better at a horse, and he's improving all the time. But really nice horse to be able to get on.
And you might be needing to get used to wearing those green and white colours. Of course, it was announced in the lead up to the season you'll be riding Pakistan Star. That must have been exciting news to get.
Yeah, of course. It's always a nice to get good news like that, and just going forward to be able to know you're gonna ride a good horse. I'm really looking forward to ride those horses.
So 9 rides on Sunday. You're yet to ride a winner after 2 meetings so far this season, but do you think you can get the first one, break the maiden, so to speak, for the season on Sunday?
Yeah, actually, my nice ride now is nice starting to come. I do not have great rides in the last few meetings, but it's the only the 2 meeting pass. This meeting things are looking good, and I'm going into the race with some confidence.
Shimmer and Shine, Chad, after his last win on the dirt, Tony Millardy's trainer said he could be something special. Do you agree with that sentiment?
I do. He's been quite impressive. His latest win, sitting 3 wide on the speed, no cover, dashed clear, hit the front, and then it was quite soft in the end. So his trial and work's been good since. He seems to have developed, and he looks a bit more stronger. So it'll be interesting to see how he returns.
You've won on him on both the turf and the dirt. Is he necessarily better on one than the other?
Not really. He is very effective on the dirt. He can gallop on turf too. He's just a nice young horse on the way up, and let's hope he can continue winning.
Drawn 8, is that a concern for you at all?
Not really. There looks a lot of speed down on with horses drawn well, so if we can tuck in behind them, that'll be nice.